Greetings, fellow traders. Bob here. It's time for the Lunchtime Market Update for Monday, November the 1st, 2021. I hope everybody is having a great trading day today. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice. So please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. Good. All right, well, let's try and see where we are at the market here today. So SPX up about 3 points right here. As we said, guys, this morning that we're expecting some chop here going into the Fed this week, right? We had all the fun last week with Amazon and Apple. Now it's finally behind us, and the premiums are getting good. But now the premiums are getting even more crushed because chopping into the Fed, right? Doesn't mean some other names aren't moving, right? Like Tesla, right? We've got a couple other ones we're going to take a look at here too that we pointed out today, which are nice. But anyway, guys, we do have a spinning top forming here on the weekly chart at the upper Bollinger Band on the weekly. Daily chart, again, it's kind of blah. We've got fresh all-time highs, and who knows, could be turning into a doji sandwich. Things are starting to perk up a little bit here, so we'll see how that goes. It doesn't really feel like a wave 5, but we do have a 1-2, maybe a 1-2-1-2 in the works right here, or we got the expanded flat that we were talking about, so we'll see how that goes here for the SPX. In terms of SPY volume, here heading into the afternoon, really low, right? So again, this is November, guys. Thanksgiving coming up, Christmas, so a lot of traders, are kind of, a little bit sidelined, right, until things start to pick up again next year. But it's okay. It doesn't mean we still don't have tons of opportunities, right? So like we pointed out today. So S&P futures, guys, again, decent little push this morning, and then well, actually a decent rebound right here. It was a decent push down this morning. Let me get it pulled up right here. Yeah, so nice drop, right? We still could be looking at a retrace right here where things could work their way down. We do have a higher low and a little bit of a higher high right here on this short-term time frame. So we'll see where we go from there. But in the meantime, right, wouldn't surprise me the way this market is after being at all-time highs if we get a total V or a check mark reversal. So MES, again, we'll keep an eye on it and see how it handles the geometric lines a little bit later. Let's see with the Qs. Again, generally pretty weak this morning, but starting to recover. And then today is obviously all about the IWM. So again, top of the channel here this morning, we pointed this out in the bubble report, retest of it and breakout. So that's actually pretty bullish there for IWM. So we'll see how that goes here for the rest of the day. XLF was generally pretty weak this morning. It actually pushed its way up and then back down again, and still pretty much down here for the for the day. In fact, IWM kind of funky. The majority of stuff that's moving is not your typical names, right? So we didn't really see airlines up this morning. Cruise lines were up a little bit, and the bank's down, right? So it's kind of working on some other sectors right now. VIX had a little bit of a spike here today, back down again. Apple. Again, Apple is one of the weaker links here this morning, right? Big drop right there. Decent V reversal back to the signal zone on this one, and then of course there's Tesla. So guys, 1150 was our target going into today from Friday. Next target up is 1200, and we're almost there. We point out a debit spread on this one because premiums are a little bit expensive there today, right, on Tesla. So we've got that going on. A couple names that we did point out today. We pointed out Facebook. We just like the relative momentum right here. We pointed out once we broke the pre-market highs, right, and that gave us a nice momentum move to get to our zone, and then we just kind of chopped up the zone right there and kind of worked its way up. But we'll see if that goes there. Boeing, this is another one too. We looked at unusual option activity on this one in our option chain today. Again, it had a nice dip buy right here off of the prior inside day and pushed over the 80MA on the daily chart, which was nice. Let's take a look at Bitcoin and see how it's doing here today. Again, kind of down, but the Bitcoin names are strong today. So we'll take a look at a couple of those here in a moment. So Bitcoin itself still holding on to the 80MA, so that's good. A couple other requests that we have out there. We got AMD on the radar. So AMD gave us a nice dip buy here today. Definitely looking strong here, back over the 80MA. So let's see how that goes. Let's take a look here. Yeah, and again, guys, it was all about this drop-based rally here today. So a really nice move, and that was right off of our signal zones too. So good stuff there. Let's see how it closes here today. If we get some increased volume of the 80MA, it could be pretty bullish there for AMD. Other than that, we've got LSID. Let's see how that one's looking. Yeah, inside day here today, kind of blah, right? It kind of had its big meme move the other day. GME, let's take a look. QS not looking too bad. That's kind of poking up over the other highs there too. GME with a nice move here. It got really tight. Pushed over the 50-day moving average and up to the top of the cloud. So a nice move there. Sophie. Amazon says TikTok now available on Amazon Fire. There you go. So, and Sophie with a gap over the double inside day, guys. We love when we get a double inside day, and we even love it even more when we gap above or below it. Right? We saw that on SPX not too long ago. And here was Sophie with a big breakout on that one today. Very nice move. Good find on that one. Coin is another one. This is one that we had on our radar going in today with an inside day up. It looked like it was flagging. We had a little bit of a consolidation right here and got a nice push up to our next level. So good stuff there. Could be working on an earnings run, so we'll see how it goes. There's not too many that have done earnings runs recently. We'll see where they go from there. And another big name here in the Bitcoin space was Mara. Even though Bitcoin's down today, Mara had a nice explosive move, and it also became an IBD name too. So cool stuff. Great finds there, guys. Really appreciate it. We're going to keep an eye on this market, see if it just turns into a retrace, or we're going to see more upside. Obviously, Tesla super duper hot. Facebook doing okay, right? And Boeing doing okay, but Tesla is still one of the hottest names out there. But great finds, guys. Really appreciate the request. Hope everybody's awesome rest of the trading day. We'll update you guys at the market wrap. Till then, stay healthy out there. Remember your risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game. And we'll